Hey there, my name is Zenia Framrose and I head up sales and business development here at Smartcar. Smartcar is a connected car API platform which makes it possible for you to pull data from and send commands to vehicles across makes and models in a single engineering effort. Most importantly, Smartcar is an entirely hardware-free solution, making it possible for you to communicate with vehicles with just a few lines of code. Today, I'm going to tell you a little bit about how our company empowers the insurance industry to build customer loyalty and mitigate premium leakage at scale. But first, a little bit about the team here at Smartcar. Smartcar was founded in 2015 by Sahas and Sanket Kata, two developers with a background in cloud computing and a love of cars. As a company, our mission is to remove the barriers to application development for connected cars. We hope to empower developers to build the future of mobility, whether that's a developer building a mileage verification solution at Nationwide, or an insurtech startup that's hoping to build a pay-per-mile insurance solution. We're backed by venture capital firms Andreessen Horowitz and New Enterprise Associates, and are based in Silicon Valley, at the heart of automotive technology in Mountain View, California. When we think about how our solution can impact the insurance industry, we hone right in on the problem of premium leakage, an estimated $29 billion problem for the insurance industry that stems, in part, from the missing or inaccurate data that underwriting and pricing departments are using to manage policies. As many watching this presentation already know, premium leakage comes from all sorts of places when we look at the auto insurance industry. Underestimated mileage, incorrect garaging locations, and even incorrectly reported VINs. This doesn't look like a problem that's going to go away either. Between 2008 and 2016, premium leakage doubled. Researchers attribute that to the growing acceptance of softer forms of fraud and notoriously inaccurate self-reporting procedures. But the devil is really in the details. The real loss comes from the customer churn that premium leakage creates. When folks feel squeezed on their premiums already, going after them hand over fist is unlikely to create that long-lasting customer relationship that we all want. This puts insurers in a pretty difficult spot. On the one hand, folks like yourselves have been creating tailored and friendly digital experiences to retain customers, making it easier for them to associate their improved and accurate driving behavior with cheaper premiums. On the other hand, premium leakage today still poses a heavy cost, with soft and hard fraud on the rise, high customer churn, and staggering costs to acquire data or deploy low-adoption dongle or smartphone-based solutions. In the long term, we see those problems spiral into difficulties in optimizing underwriting, losses on renewals, and piecemeal investments in connected car solutions that just don't scale. At Smartcar, by no means are we going to be able to solve every problem that an insurer faces. But we do make it possible for insurance companies facing premium leakage to mitigate those losses with a platform that is reliable, scalable, and cost-effective. As a connected car API platform, Smartcar makes it possible for you to do things like pull data and send commands to vehicles. With Smartcar, most insurance companies are pulling true odometer readings right off of the instrument cluster and granular latitude and longitudes to determine a garage location or where the vehicle has been parked. We are currently integrated with 18 different OEM brands here in the United States, so you can communicate with those vehicles with just a few simple lines of code. Our platform is designed to be as developer-friendly as possible, with clean documentation, SDKs, and error codes. We try to cut the time for you to send your first request to a vehicle from 12 months to 12 minutes. Your team doesn't have to deal with the intricacies of undocumented APIs or cumbersome direct OEM integrations. We're also entirely hardware-free, so your solution for obtaining vehicle mileage can be as simple as sending an email to a customer asking them to consent to sharing that information. Or you could use Smartcar to create application engagement to encourage folks to use your application and improve their behavior. Finally, privacy is at the heart of Smartcar, with user consent and opt-in permissions baked into the way our technology works. But rather than tell you, let me show you. So behind me, you're going to see a quick demonstration of our tech. This is just a simple app that we built on our platform in a few minutes that allows you to Pretend that you have a customer who might be sharing their information with an insurance company. Let's assume that I'm the owner of this vehicle and my insurance company is asking me to share my odometer reading to get a better price on a premium. I can choose to connect my call, and from there I'll see a quick dialogue that says that this insurance company is using Smartcar to connect to my vehicle. I can check out the privacy policy if I'm feeling so inclined. Once I click continue, I'll see a list of all of the brands that Smartcar is currently compatible with. Those are the 4 GM brands, Buick, Cadillac, Chevy, and GMC, the 4 Chrysler brands, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. We've got Ford and Lincoln, and then finally we have Tesla, Volkswagen, BMW, Audi, Lexus, Hyundai, and I think that's it. So, why don't I click on Audi, because that's the vehicle that we're going to test on. We have one outside that we're testing on live with today. I'm being asked to enter in my Audi credentials. So these are the same credentials that you get at point of sale when you buy a vehicle. It's the same ones for Tesla that you would use for the app. For Volkswagen, it would be CarNet. For GM, it would be My Chevrolet. Once I click sign in, this is where the real magic happens. As I mentioned, Smartcar is a consent-based, opt-in, permissions-focused platform. And so what you'll see behind me here is that this insurance company is requesting access to my vehicle and that I have to consent to sharing that information. You'll see a dynamic list of permissions here. The insurance company is asking for my make, model, and year, the VIN, and the odometer reading, and it's already pulling up that I have a 2018 Audi A5. If only. Only when I click allow is this insurance company going to be able to pull that information. And as you've seen, it's pulled a live data piece from that vehicle. It's 2018 Audi A5. We've got the VIN here and a true odometer reading right off of the instrument cluster at 29,155 miles. So, that's the world that we envision. No dongles or telematics boxes, no bulk customer data acquisitions or 24-month-long integrations. Just a simple, consent-driven, accurate way to retrieve data from vehicles, address the problems you're saving, and hopefully cut back costs. We're trusted by folks across the mobility world today, from the fleet management companies and the insurance companies of the world to the energy companies and car-sharing marketplaces. We support a number of insurtech companies today, and we can't wait to support your use case. Don't hesitate to get in touch with us anytime. We're at hello@smartcar.com.